What's going on, Thunder Nation? I'm Jason Miles. As we get ready for another season here in a couple of weeks, can't wait for things to get going. Want to introduce you to one of our newest players, Ethan Szypula. Ethan, thanks so much for taking some time to visit with us.
Thank you, thank you. No, I appreciate it. And I'm excited for the upcoming season.
So last year you turned pro. What was that experience like with the two teams that you played with?
It was definitely a great experience. Again, with my certain situation, it was a little weird with school and with our season potentially being paused. So there was that opportunity to leave and play pro. So I had some interest, and I thought, why not? Because all my schooling was online, and it was a great experience for me to kind of get my foot in the door, get a feeling for the league, kind of again, like I said, how everything works, and again, systems and what's expected from you. So it was good to kind of be there again, being in two organizations as well. We were kind of able to get a little fit because I do know there's a lot of movement. So it was good to kind of be in the mix, and again, be in two good spots with two pretty good teams. So again, it was a great experience, and I was very thankful for it.
Why don't we touch base first on your time with Florida? Uh, was that more of a numbers game when you got there, or what took place as you went through that portion of turning pro last season?
Yeah, for them, they had a few guys on concussion protocol. They also, well, at the same time, I think the whole league was getting wrecked by COVID, so the numbers were a little low. But again, it was a good opportunity for me. They helped me out a lot, and again, they kind of gave me that first step. So I was very appreciative of that. It was a great spot, great organization, and again, it was good to kind of get that experience. And then they won last year too, so it was good to kind of, I guess, be a little bit a part of that.
And then you moved on to Jacksonville. Did you feel like you had more of an opportunity to play there?
Yeah, I think it was definitely more opportunity. I felt as if the group of guys was a lot tighter, I guess, in a sense, and I felt with relations with the coach and whatnot, they were a great squad, and they were a hardworking team, and the systems were great there too. So for me, it was good to kind of get an opportunity. I was able to touch the special teams on both sides. I was getting on the ice a lot more, so it was good to kind of get into the game a little bit more and a little bit earlier. So that was definitely a great spot too, because again, it was just more opportunity, more ice, and I was very appreciative of that as well.
Ethan Szypula joining us. Ethan, talk a little bit about your recruitment with head coach Bruce Ramsey. How did you guys get in touch with each other, and can you tell us more about how that kind of came to fruition?
Well, it was kind of one of those things where my agent was reaching out. I'm pretty sure Alex Peters, who was with the team last year, he's with the same agency as well. So I think there's definitely some relation, and they know each other through that, and maybe through a sense. So it was just kind of messaging back and forth, and then Coach Ramsey kind of gave out the offer and said that they were interested. And for me personally, I thought it was a great spot. My agent and I, we kind of talked about it briefly, and it was just kind of a quick little turnaround, and I was a part of the Thunder. So I was again very grateful for it. Talked to Coach Ramsey kind of a little bit briefly about what to expect, what's going on, and again, I'm very excited to be with this team, and excited for this year.
What do you feel like you offer to Thunder fans, or what kind of player are you, and what should they expect when you hit the ice?
Well, for me, first and foremost, skating is a big part of my game. I've always taken pride in my skating ever since I was younger, starting in figure skating, working all the way up. So for me personally, it's just being fast, being shifty. That's a big thing for me, and as well as just being a playmaker. That's one thing where either I'm going to create the play, or do my best to finish it, right? So that's something as well. And I like to kind of add just a little bit of some skill here and there. But one thing is I like to win. I hate losing, and that's kind of one thing where I feel like that's a skill not everyone possesses. And when it comes to it, and when it's the nitty gritty or whatever, that's something where I feel like I just always dig a little bit deeper, and work a little bit harder. So that's kind of something too. And again, I want to score some goals for the fans.
Ethan Szypula joining us. What have you been doing so far this summer to get prepared?
So this summer I was working actually at a hockey camp all summer. So I was on the ice with with the camp, as well as getting in skates with the academy as well as just working out off the ice. I was with my personal trainer again and kind of getting back into that and getting into a lot better routine with lifting and whatnot, and working on the strength as well as being lean and endurance as well. So it was good to kind of get back to it and kind of dial into it with the off season, for sure.
Have you had a chance to maybe sit down and think of some goals that you want to set for this coming year?
Yeah, I've definitely been sitting and thinking about it. For me personally, it's to make a difference. I don't want to be coming to the rink thinking I'm on or in a bad spot. You know, I kind of want to come to the rink knowing every day that I'm going to make a difference, whether it's with me or with the team or with a teammate. So that's kind of something where I'm kind of bringing that into this year, as well as I guess production too. I think it's kind of, I don't want to put a dead set number on it, especially on the record, but again, I think that's something where for me, working hard and doing all the right things, that stuff does come, and again with opportunity too. So my goal personally is just to work hard, get better every day, and be a big part of the team.
Last question for you. Anything outside of hockey that you've enjoyed so far this summer? Is there anything that you like to share?
Yeah, I guess personally, my family and I, we have a cottage, so going up there a lot is really nice, and we got it just at the start of COVID, so we were able to kind of put a lot of work into it. Not a lot of people were able to come, so now it's nice to kind of have people coming over, seeing family, seeing friends, getting some groups together. So that's kind of been like my little oasis this summer, was work hard all week, then go to the cottage for a little relaxation on the weekends, and then back to work on Monday. So that's something personal.
So are you a big fisher then?
I used to fish a lot. For me, I like being outside. I like biking, mountain biking,
Okay.
as well as again, I'm no stranger to sitting by the beach and sitting by the water. So that's also something I don't mind as well. But yeah.
The reason I was asking, we got a number of players that are coming in that they love fishing. Our coach, if you
Yeah,
didn't know, he makes
Coach
his own
Ramsey
fishing
mentioned that.
rods. So
Yeah. Coach
yeah,
Ramsey mentioned that yeah, he was up there fishing at his cabin in Thunder Bay or around Thunder Bay. So but yeah, so that's funny. So I guess I'm walking into a room full of fishermen.
fishermen and golfers. You better
Yeah,
get your clubs ready.
exactly.
So all right, hey, thanks so much for your time. Looking forward to seeing you, and we'll talk to you here soon.
Awesome. Thanks again, Jason. Really appreciate it. And again, looking forward to this year.
Sounds good. That is Ethan Szypula. Until then, Thunder Nation, take care.